Morning everyone, today is Tuesday, August 19th. Let's go ahead and get into our NASDAQ top-down analysis. Starting here on the weekly, I have marked out the previous week high, previous week low, and 50% of that range. And then dropping into the daily here, we can just take note that we are currently inside of yesterday's range, so just consolidating there. And then to drop into the 4-hour and the scenarios I'm looking at. So both scenarios I'm looking at is going to involve playing the price action off of previous week low. So first scenario is we come down to previous week low and we look to follow the uptrend because that will be our highest probability. And so once we get down to previous week low, we drop down to the lower time frames. If we start making those higher highs and higher lows, then that is when we look to frame a trade to the upside. And a final target for me would most likely be 50% again, but the whole way up I would be targeting previous highs that we create on the way down. So that's scenario one, is coming down to previous week low. We start to make those higher highs and higher lows on the smaller time frames, and we look to frame that trade to the upside. That's scenario one. And then scenario two is going to be a break and retest off of previous week low for shorts. So if we come down to previous week low and break through, I always wait for the retest because we could definitely just come down and sweep these lows and then go right back up. So to be safe, I would wait for a breakthrough and then coming back up to retest, showing us that price is indeed holding below this level. And then I would look to take that short, targeting previous lows, and a final draw on liquidity for me would be this 4-hour imbalance, whether that be the top of it or 50%. Some of my final exits would be in this imbalance here. That's pretty much what I'm looking for this week. So I'll just set an alert around previous week low and basically just wait for price to get there. And in the meantime, I would just be playing the time cycles. So that's everything on my end today, guys. Just being patient, waiting for price to get down to here, and we'll see what happens. But right now, we're just consolidating, so not really too much going on. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.